Hey guys, welcome back to another week of striking with long implements. Myself, Mr. Renner, and Mr. Floria here, back again. Um, so we're going to get started with what you'll need. Once again, any type of long handle implement or racket, like a tennis racket, badminton, something you can create that has um, long handles. Just anything necessary for us to complete this task today, and a balloon, of course, or some kind of bouncy ball that you can use that you are able to control. Class overview, like always, it's great. We're going to greet ourselves, our attendance, instant activity, our warm up for the day. What we're learning about striking with long implements. Our activity focus is, once again, striking with long implements, and then review and closure. So I'm going to start off with our warm up for today.
Alrighty, class. Now we'll be working on our warm-up. So, for today's warm-up, it's going to be a little bit differently than we've done in the past, okay? So, today's warm-up, what we're going to be doing is, I will be doing an activity, and as I'm doing the activity, you all will be doing the activity along with me. So, for instance, let's say we're doing high knees. If we're doing high knees, you guys are also going to be doing high knees, alright? We will be doing them together, and we'll be doing them for about 10 to 15 second intervals at a time, okay? So with this warm-up, you all will definitely need to pay attention and follow along with me. So for our first activity, we'll be doing high knees. So I'm going to explain to you how to do high knees, and then you all will follow me. So for high knees, you will need to pump your arms, and at the same time, you will need to bring your knees up above the chest, such as like this. You're going to be doing high knees. All right. So you all may begin when I begin, and we will be doing this for about 10 to 15 seconds. Remember to keep your knees up and your arms pumping. Ready, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alrighty, good job everyone. Good job having your knees up high and pumping your arms. Okay, for our next activity, what we'll be working on is jumping jacks. Jumping jacks, if you guys remember, we did this at the beginning of our homeschool lessons, is when you will start as a pencil, your arms will go up above your head and your legs will spread out, and then you will come right back in it, okay? So, we're gonna be doing this for about 10 to 15 times, okay? So, are you all ready? Alrighty, let's get into some jumping jacks. And you will be doing it just like the high knees, you'll be following along with me. Ready, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alrighty.
All right, and the next part of our warm up.
Next up, we'll be doing arm circles. So your arms will be out to the side like this, and you're just going forward. Let's see how many times we can do it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's make big circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You really want to get those joints and your shoulders loosened up. Let's go backwards. Small circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Big circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alrighty. We're going to do one more activity, and it's just going to be stretching, all right? Our stretching is going to be, we're going to reach down and see if we can touch our toes. 1, you're going to try to hold for at least 10 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Try to touch some toes. 9, 10. Alrighty. And our last activity, our last warm-up part of our warm-up, quad stretches, okay? You're gonna reach up with your right leg to start, grab it, and pull back. Try and hold for at least 10 seconds, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Your other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alrighty, everyone. I hope your heart is beating a little bit faster like mine is. Alright, and you're probably feeling like you need a little bit of air. Make sure you get some water. And don't forget, stay active, stay healthy. Let's get into our health activity now.
Okay, guys, and now we are going to do our health activity for today. Our objective today, of course, is striking a balloon with long handle racket, setting it forward while using the proper grip. So make sure you guys have your long handles here shortly after our health activity, and we will be hitting our balloons at targets today. So make sure you have that available. Here's our health activity.
All right, students. So today we're going to be learning how to tie our shoes. Okay. So we're going to start out with 2 laces. All right, and we're going to cross them. So after we have crossed them, second step is going to take 1 loop or 1 string, go under the middle. We're going to make a cross. All right, we're going to pull tight. All right, now we're going to have our 2 strings here. What we're going to do is we're going to make a loop here. All right, so I have a loop. We're going to take we're going to take our other string. We're going to go around it. Now there's a hole right there. Right, so we're going to go around this loop and then down through here. And once we do that, we're going to have 2 bunny ears right here. We're going to pull tight on them. All right, and then we can just pull them out. Now we have our shoes tied in 2 loops. And if we want to challenge ourselves, we can double knot them. Okay, double knotting, just taking them like this and going just like we did in the very first step, around each other and pulling again. Now you have a double knotted shoe. You guys will have plenty of time to practice this. Go ahead.
Alrighty, guys. Now is our health activity today to work on practicing tying your shoes. And now we're going to move on to the first activity for today with Mr. Floria.
Alrighty, everyone. Now we will be working on our activity number 1. Okay, so last week we went over striking our balloon with our long-handled implement. Okay, and we were hitting it in different ways. Okay, well this week we're going to be hitting our balloon against a wall. Okay, so we're going to be introducing targets with our long handle. Okay, so first we're going to hold our balloon by our tail. All right, you're going to have a good grip on your long handle. We're just using one hand this week. Okay, we're going to hold our balloon by our tail. We're going to hold it out. We're going to be hitting it against the wall. All right, we're going to have our long handle back, our balloon in front of us. We're going to strike it at a mid-level. Okay, we're going to try and twist our body, keep our hands inside. So twist body, hands inside, eyes on the balloon. Okay, then we're going to strike it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, hit the balloon. You're going to grab your balloon, and you're going to repeat this. Okay, so you're going to have 3 minutes to practice this activity. All right, and you will need to remember focusing on bat back, eyes on balloon, twist, and strike it at mid-level. Okay? Alrighty, ready, begin.
Alright, guys, and I'll give you guys a timer, and you guys can go ahead and begin. 3 minutes to work on that. 1 minute left, guys. About 1 minute left. Twenty seconds left there, guys. Alrighty. Time's up. Now we're going to move on to our second activity for today.
Okay, for activity number 2, we will now have 3 parts to this activity. Okay, so our first part of this activity is going to be striking our balloon at a mid-level target. Okay, so just like before, we're going to hold our balloon out of the mid-level, so right here, mid-level, and we're going to try and strike our balloon. So basically, most of the time that we're going to be striking our balloon with our long-handled implement is going to be at a mid-level. Okay, however, our targets are going to be at different levels. Okay, so for the first part, we're going to be striking our balloon at mid-level and trying to keep our balloon staying at a mid-level. So that will require us to bring our long-handled implement all the way through the whole time at a mid-level. Okay, so with that being said, you want to try and act like you're sweeping the table completely clean. Okay, so remember, long handle back, balloon out in front. You're going to turn, twist the hips, and strike your balloon, keeping your eyes on the balloon. Okay, you ready? Here's how it's going to be done. You got it. You're going to try and aim at the target. And just like that. All right, so I missed just a little bit low of the target, but that is going to be your first part of the activity. Okay, you may pause this video, and I will get ready for part 2.
Alrighty, you guys can go ahead and get started on that for 2 minutes. Working on hitting at the target. About 1 minute left, guys. About 1 minute. Thirty seconds. All right, guys, stop. That was the first part of our activity 2. We're going to go back and we're going to watch the second part of our activity 2.
Part 2. Alright, for part 2 of activity 2, we'll now be striking our balloon at a mid-level, but at a low target, okay? So now instead of sweeping the table, we'll actually be sweeping downwards, okay? So same thing, bat back, all right? We're going to be twisting our hips, but our bat is going to be coming from a high to a low level, okay? Ready? And strike. All right? So that is hitting at a low level target at a mid-level, okay? Now I will get ready for part 3. You may pause the video.
Alrighty, and I'll give you guys 2 minutes to work on that. Working on hitting at a target at a low level. And go ahead and stop, guys. We're going to go ahead and get started on our third part of activity 2.
Okay, part 3 of this activity 2 is going to require us to be striking our balloon mid-level but at a high target. Okay, so like I've been using a plate on a wall with a little thumbtack. That works best for me, or you can use tape. Anything really works. So bat back, balloon at a mid-level. However, we will be having our bat come through striking at a higher level. Okay, so we're doing the same thing. Bat back, eyes on the balloon. We're gonna be twisting our hips. And we're gonna be striking our balloon. Okay, ready and strike. All right, so hit at a high level. All right, you guys will have plenty of time to practice this. All right, and you may begin.
Alrighty, guys, and you guys will have 2 minutes for that activity as well. One more minute, guys. 20 more seconds, guys. All right, and now we will move on to activity. We will move on to activity 3.
Alrighty, class. Now we will be going over activity number 3. Okay, so we still have our balloon and we still have our long-handled implement. Okay, except now we will be introducing 2 different targets. Okay, one at a high level and one at a mid-level. Okay, so this time, before we strike our balloon, we will actually be picking which target we are going to be striking it at. All right, so we're gonna have our handle back. All right, and we're just striking our balloon. All right, at a medium force, and we're going to hit our balloon still at a mid-level. Okay, remember, eyes on the balloon, that back. All right, and we're going to be twisting the hips. We're going to be striking the balloon. All right, and this time we're going to be focusing on following through. Okay, so following through. When you're striking your balloon, you want to follow through. All right, you want to hit it at mid-level. You want to strike it and follow through at a mid-level. You want to be striking it at that high level. You want to be following through at a high level. Okay. And we're going to aim at this mid-level. So we're going to be like sweeping the table, all right? And strike. All right, you see how I follow through at a mid-level? All right, you all will be practicing that again, and this time you will be striking again. It's your high level, and strike. Now, during this activity, you will also be able to switch your targets, okay? So you want to have at least 2 out there. And if you want to challenge yourself, you may even put 3. Alrighty. So I hope everyone has enjoyed these activities, and great job continuing.
Alrighty, guys, and now you guys can go ahead and start that activity. You guys have 3 minutes to work on hitting targets. Those 2 targets at different levels. Two more minutes, guys. About 1:30 left, guys. One more minute. Thirty more seconds. All righty. Good job today, guys. Thank you for joining us for our lesson today. As usual, there's the assessment QR code. You guys can go ahead and take that assessment. Let us know how we did. Let us know how the activities went. Let us know what we could do better. What we could do to make the activities more fun. And next week will be our last week together for our lessons. And this is the same tools. This week the long handles, tennis racket, badminton, your own creation, any type of ball handle you can use in the house or outside the house, whatever is easier, and the balloon. And that is it. Thanks for joining us today, guys.